traffic is kind of fixed by now. There you go. We have... I'm happy. I'm happy for how the traffic is working right now. There's still some heavy use here. Sorry, not there. Here. That still sometimes get a bit stuffy. And the queue comes down a bit too much. And also here, as we just saw, the queue is a bit too much to my taste. But that's fine. That is fine. I don't... It's not too bad. So I think the traffic-wise, we are done now. Can I even do something like that? Take the queue a bit slower. Can try. But for now, at least I think the traffic is kind of done. We don't need to do too much more. So, which would be taking me to detailing and expanding the sites. So that corner is done. I want to do still something here. And something maybe here. And of course the detailing. I think today, since yesterday, we were doing the, the traffic fixing and we were doing the trains. So let's take today for detailing. How about that? Let's start from the middle, because at least we know the middle is done. It's going to be working like that, and that's it. And then expand otherwise when we need to. Are you sure about that? Should I make garbage stations there, maybe? Yeah, why not? Let's start with that. Oh, and I think it's time to... Oh, it's no. I don't want to say winner, but first one of us actually have been already completed. The marriage challenge. I visited today on Deedley's channel, and he has been completed his city right now. I'm not sure. Lit is streaming right now. Lit was streaming. Lit was streaming right now. So, how about Lit you? Are you done with the marriage challenge yet? Jorgu, Nat. Thank you. Thank you for the host. And thank you for the raid. We were just talking about you and Deedlit. Did you hear already, Lit, that Deedlit has been completed the marriage challenge? How's you? Are ya done? Or are you still continuing the marriage challenge? Babe, okay, so you're still doing it, okay. So there's still two still left. And then there was 2. Fair enough, fair enough. I was just talking about it that I want to say 2 weeks away. I want to say I'm 2 weeks away of done this. But you never know. Today we're gonna be just detailing. I managed to fix the traffic and delete some train stations. So we are back to 1 train station per... Sorry, well, 2 train station per factory, so not 3. And I was able to fix the traffic. So it's done for now. I don't want to see no traffic lights. I don't want to see any roads tonight. So tonight we're gonna be start detailing from the middle and go bit outwards and just see what we want to do with this whole thing. And when this whole thing is kind of detailed, then I want to expand to the corners and see what we're going to be doing after that. Lazy challenge because my computer. That's fine. I mean, you have there's no back time limit when you can actually join the challenge. But of course, when I do make my time lapse, I will be adding people's screenshots there who have been part of the challenge. So I can't really do that after. But yeah, whatever you want to do. That's hot. I'm happy how it works though. I really am. I'm really just bummed that I can't go there. I'm still thinking that do I want to come back to this map someday? There's dead people there. Cool. I'm sure if I can actually come back to this map someday. Oi. Stop crossing the road. Because dead people... That's lovely. Just... yeah, cool. It's in gridlock. There's people passing so often that actually this is in gridlock. Just by the amount of people walking here. What I was saying. Yeah, I'm not sure if I actually want to come back here someday. Or do I want to just start a new map? Okay. Okay, if I do something simple like that. There you go. Is there something else problem here? If something is... No, it's not even the people there, right? It's a really weird intersection. Okay. What was I talking about? Yeah, coming back to this challenge, maybe someday. But I maybe want to do a different map. And I'm already planning in my head. I think that's the biggest problem on this challenge, or not challenge, but in the Skylines map. To begin with, that I'm already thinking about the Atlantis map. And because I'm thinking about the Atlantis map at work, I'm not, actively thinking what I want to do in this map. So this map becomes more of, work while you're building it. I have already a couple of ideas what I want to do in the Atlantis map. And I will not use too many mods in there either. I'm trying to think about the idea that could I just do cities from now on so that you can download the map without installing any mods. So I can use the mods that doesn't change the gameplay, but you still can download it without using mods, because that's the pain. If you want to download one, past maps, you have to download something like 200 assets and 30 mods to make it even load. The beauty in this map is that you can just load or sub the map and start the game and just put the save file, and you have the same game than I do have right now. So I try to do something like, I try to think if I have some kind of bar between of having some mods and maybe assets, but at the same time making it easy to sub and not, the pain in the ass to sub everything and everyone. So I do something between those two things. Well, the AI is not... The AI is just a bit dumb sometimes. The buildings? The commercial zone is here. So the EU... That's the one thing why I really like EU theme, is the buildings are kind of the same. I mean, you can still tell a part of, a residential building from an office and from a shopping center. But they are, the skyline is a bit more flatter. I really like that one for some reason. And it's more easier to mix residential building, offices, and, shopping centers, because they are not so weirdly different shape and size. Is there a district? Yeah. I mean, sure. I mean, the whole thing, I don't know, my cities look kind of like this. The older cities. I mean, in Finland, there's two kind of cities. The cities like that, and then the cities like that. There's no huge high-rises. So that's just how, cozy it looks. There you go. Also, and in the next map, I have learned my lesson. I have learned my lesson, kinda, because, as you know, one of the points of this map was that I wanted to prove the fact that people is sick there. Why? Can it be so? Okay, fine. I wanted to prove myself and to you that making hospitals in this game was an unnecessary thing. And I managed to do that. I mean, this city is working without 0 hospitals. But I underestimated the amount of happiness and, just well-being the hospital actually give you. So there is actually a good reason to build hospitals in your city. I mean, the factories complain so easily. And there's some fire problems there for no reason. And people complain, offices complain, everything complains so easily. And that wasn't a problem before. In the older maps. It wasn't a problem in the older maps. But I just never realized how much it actually affects. As you can see, no. Nothing. And even the game tells us that there's 1.5 thousand sick people, but I can't see them. Yes, sure. There is currently right now there. But they are moderately sick. They're moderately sick. Whatever that means. But that's, as long as you're really careful with your all 1, 2, 3, hold on. Ground pollution, water pollution, air pollution, noise pollution. With all 4 different pollutions, you are just clean to go. Yeah, that's... I show you why there isn't none. Because I can't... No, well, there could be. It could be, but it would be meaning that I would need to make some expectation that I don't like to do. So, these ones that are actually complaining here are my imports. These stations' only job is to import raw materials to different sections of my city. They have nothing else to do. So, I make one-way road. So, we can't, actually nobody can actually drive there and try to export things, because I don't like to export things. I want to import things. So, I've given them fire stations so it can't burn down. But of course, garbage cars or police car can't drive here either. I could make, their own garbage station and police station, which actually wouldn't be that pricey in the end. I mean, how much actually would we need to pay more? Be 480. 480. 1.8 grand. That's 3.6 grand. Almost 5 grand. Yeah, we had no money for that. Also, these things would be fixed if I could make a service vehicle roads only road. That would be helpful. And that makes no sense. Sure, why not? There's a couple things here to, you know, reduce the traffic to the norm. I have used some ages on my sleeve. I still don't... Okay, fine. No. I promise not to check the traffic today. I want to actually make this... Believe it or not, I do want to finish this map someday. So now we have this one here. Now the problem is that this is... This was calculation problem, not calculation problem, but it was a miscalculated road size. So this building was planned to be just on there with the highway, like they are on there. That was my plan. Sadly, my plan backfired, and I didn't think too well. So sick people again somewhere here. How can it be so sick so close? Because the pollution range is not even there. They should be moderately sick there, but not sick. Fine. There you go. Toby, did you... No, I didn't take that one yet. I didn't check that one yet. I don't really like bundles myself. I mean, if I like the game, I would be just, you know, I like to buy the game and that's it. See? That's one of the problems. Because they are moving half empty vans. You know? It's not even the fact that they are moving goods by vans and not by the trucks. This was the, you know, the rant I gave you yesterday. But, you know, the fact that they are moving half empty van, not even half empty, almost empty vans from place to place. Just doesn't make sense. I don't like it at all. Yeah, he deserved that name. He deserved that name. Henry! That's been a long time. You almost owe me an explanation. Where have you been? It's 50 on Steam. Not... Yeah, no. No, 50 is too much to gamble. 50 is way too much to gamble. Well, no, it's not. 50 is too much to gamble, you know, in games, but in card games, it's just fine. So you may win with card games. It's really... I think I need to try and find a gambling place again. Just feed my addiction. Well, it's not an addiction, but, you know, it's, you know, I have, there was this group once, my school friends, we gather up every few months and just, you know, played poker and drink beer all Saturday night. And usually, yeah, you lost, you know, about 50 euros, because I'm really bad in bluffing. even more often when I'm a bit drunk. It was fun. I mean, you could basically do that. You could basically actually do that in the virtual tabletop thing, tabletop simulator. If we find a group of players, and one of us need to be sober, the one who actually counts the bets and the cards. But we could, make some number. We're gonna be getting, I don't know, 10 from everybody from the table. And just, use one night for that. Actually sounds a good idea. But bear in mind that these are, again, those ideas that sound really good, but we have never time to do them. Absolutely never. Underage. I mean, no, you don't have to be emptying your bank account, but close. But they sleep and fall asleep or be up for hours, then they actually. Have you lit when? I mean, I know that you have been drinking sometimes. I have heard stories from yourself. But when is actually last time that you can actually recall you have been drinking? Because you just don't feel like a guy who actually... You don't, really look like a guy, feel like a guy who actually... Yeah, like you said, wouldn't be handling this liquor too well. Okay, I take that. It's fine. Now, if I only could do it all the way there. Course and Trigen. Yeah. It's... it's not worth it. Kids, don't drink until you're full age. It's not good for your liver. It's good for your voice. But it's not good for your liver. Oh, okay, so nightcaps. Fair enough. Those are nice. Yeah. It's like the olden times. Me planting trees for next, I don't know. Give me 20 minutes. This is, Henry, it is addicting game. It's, we love to hate it and hate to love it. You would be thinking that after, the 1,000 hours, I would be done with the game. I'm not. I mean, I'm already, like I said, I was already thinking the Atlantis map. Although, when we have finished this one, we are not gonna be jumping straight to the Atlantis map. I'm gonna be taking a break, and I'm gonna be playing a game. That name I don't remember. Zen, do you remember the game name? I told you about that. It's the game where you build your own skyscraper. I saw Ezili playing that one, and it's you can think it's kind of like City Skylines, but instead of city you are building a skyscraper, And in skyscraper, you have to have, you know, equal distance to cafeteria and elevators and water and phone lines and internet connections and stairs and firemen and trash control, food supply. It looks like a game that I could be playing and just, you know, really crack it down to little bits and try to figure out how it works and why it works like that, and just try to make it work exactly how I like to work. Yeah, you do know at least what I'm talking about. I can't remember the name of it though. If I name dance floor and miss a little bit few. Yeah, you already dance when you're sober. Doesn't count. Project High Rise, yes. It's $20. If somebody wants to be brave and try it and tell me if it's worth of playing, I'm not gonna be paying you back. Just as a side note. I like it for noise. Musti's doing that city. We're making some much. Yeah, I'm making a small forest with pathway and then I'm just deleting all the other trees. That doesn't fit in my plan here. It's basically the same thing that, you know, destroying a small forest and then making a safe trees statue in the middle of there. It's basically the same thing. It's good. I can't wait to try it. I mean, that's the Project High Rise will be a game one. No, the game will be our theme for, I want to say, I think something like a month. I mean, keeping month break between these projects has really been helping me. Lovely. See? It is somehow counterproductive what I'm doing here. It's really tries to make me just earn 0. And I don't know why. You know, we were on this situation start of the stream. I was in this situation. I was making plus minus 0. I got down the, you know, teaching the kids, and my income jumped to 9 grand per week. And now it's dropping back to the same point. Yes, I'm losing some people, but that's so marginally. It shouldn't matter. And that's the problem. That's the problem. Every time I'm, you know, kind of done with the city, I'm starting to lose money. 10% unemployment. I mean, fair enough. You have so many offices. I don't want to build more offices. If only I could just make these offices level 3. I'll be so happy. But even with hospitals, even with hospitals, I can't make them level 3 offices are pain to build. They just don't level up. So I need to make more space for offices, fair enough. It's been a great challenge. I have learned things of myself. Because this is great because this is actually a map they can just download and that's it. There's no trickery. So I can see that it's not really interesting to try to download a map when you have to find you know, how many much, you know, something like 30, like I said, 30 much and 200 assets, just to make it work. And then even after that, it still sort of keep crashing. So it is great change. I don't want buildings there, no. Yeah, maybe like that. All the way there. All the way there. Well, no. Actually, no. No, no, no. I don't like it. I can't make it. I can't make it even. It can't be even, Steven. So right now, while I'm still detailing, I'm still trying to balance at the same time. I try to do everything fine here. We just need to, you know, few things, maybe 50 offices or so. And I could make it there. And I think this would be fine to have offices just all the row here. Because it's weird to... Yeah, let's do that. I assume this is safe to break. I never intend to keep it this one here. There's no pathways here, so... Here, I can just have... You know, if somebody had a great view to the mountain from their window, there's gonna be a ton of offices now built on top of them. There you go. That might be a bit too much. Maybe not. These things are always a problem as well. Heat is a problem. See why they are like that. No, fair enough. Can I do like that then? There you go. The bit same problem like in the mountains. Yep, still is. I've been keeping these two buildings on an eye for a long time, and the trash is never collected from here. I mean, even though we have incinerators just here, but every time the garbage truck starts its way here and starts driving from here. Well, let's see if that poor guy actually gets... Are you actually catching that? Because usually what happens is that this little truck gets full before it gets all the way there. It's so close. It's almost. And it's 100% full. So now it just goes end of the line, just barely end of the line. But it has no room to go up this road and just pick these two buildings here. And then again, next garbage truck will be coming. It will be just going from 0 to 100, just on this one road, and never comes back here up. So these poor buildings gonna be full of trash. And there's nothing I can do. I mean, no matter how many I build here, it doesn't help. The only thing I could do is break this road and make it just go down there. Which, of course, I don't like to do. Because I really like how the road is going around there. Just a little tidbit. If you ever wonder why your garbage collection is not working, it might be because the garbage truck gets full before they get. Delete like 3 houses? Oh, that would be rude. Actually, it would be actually a good idea. Why I didn't think about that? I don't wanna. I don't wanna break them. We maybe. That's actually a good idea. I didn't think about that. could maybe do that. Selling cars. And they will be picking trash at some point, it's fine. What was I doing? I was doing the roads. Then I get confused by something. Oh yeah, the unemployment rate. Lord Deimos, if... Let's go with the Lord. I mean, we already talked about Lordy today. Thank you to follow. And hopefully you are enjoying my bit sick voice today. It's still going there. I really... The bad problem is I can't really help. Can't really do anything with that one. I'm just right. The game is just making me breaking even. No, I know I'm sounding again. I'm playing the game for things that actually I have done myself. I could do some imports and exports, but the game doesn't really want to do that. Or it could, I could export, but then I would need to build 3 more train station or change the way my imports and exports works, which would mean that I would be destroying everything I did yesterday to the ground up and actually build my train station again like they was before times. Not really a fan of that. There you are. Hello, Lord. I'll be soon as soon people will stop getting me sick at work. I swear. I mean, I've been... Hold on. How long I was unemployment? 2 years? Question mark? Something like 2 years. And I swear I wasn't sick once on that 2 years. Now when I'm working, for the past 5 years, I've been in flu at least, you know, your average 4 times a year. I have 2 times a year an ear infection. I physically break myself by cutting my hands or breaking my bones once a year. So I was a lot safer when I was just home playing Warcraft. I'm not paid enough. I'm not paid enough to keep getting sick. Thank you. We have to work hard for it, Lord. Simtropolis from City 3000. I can't recall that one. Can't recall that one. Then again, I never actually... I don't remember. There was this one SimCity that I have been playing, but I can't remember the name of it. The only thing I can remember, it was made for Windows 95. It was time of that. It was time of Windows 95. So somewhere there, I played SimCity. Then I played Team Park World for about 2 years on my PlayStation. And then I didn't touch any building games until, well, I stumbled on this little game that we call Skylines. Oh, that's the one. Fair enough. Can't remember too much of it. I can remember that the disasters on SimCity. The same disaster that we were ranting yesterday about. I have... What? Good. What? Hold on. Don't say that they are not parallel. You make me so sad. Yep. City is ruined. The city is ruined. Delete the city. We continue some other day. It's the little things. It's the little things that matter. Like I said, when I started this map, I said there's gonna be just these few small things that doesn't look big right now, but they have huge effect really end of the map. I keep losing money. I keep losing money even though I'm not done anything. And again, if I would know why, if the game would be telling me why I'm losing money, what's changing? Is my factory workers being lazy? Is my import going down that I can't make enough stuff? If the shopping center is not selling enough stuff to keep the profit high up? I mean, yeah, I have the profit tab here, but it doesn't really show me nothing. It doesn't even arrows. Because it's hard to keep look on the numbers and see what they're doing. Give me, arrow. Give me an arrow down or up from last week. And how much it was going up or down from the last week. That would be enough. Just give, kind of understanding which one is acting up. And then I could, kind of act. Well, in this game you can't really act. You have to just, do it around it, but you know what I mean. City was amazing, it's really the month, but... Huh. SimCity 4 was the newest one. I still haven't tried that one. I mean, I even bought it. Last year, I bought SimCity 4 from the summer sale. For a grand... I don't know, it's just like €2 or something, so I'm not really bankrupting with that one. But... it was before I heard how the AI actually acts in that game. And after hearing how the AI actually works, it really made me not want to even try it. SimCity 5 is the newest one. Fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Okay, I have the newest one, I think. Quite sure you have the newest one. I want factories. Yeah, I know. You don't have enough fun and games there. Let's see. I need more offices. I'm kind of already done. I'm already done with. I don't want to make new wings. I mean, I need something like that much, roughly. I need space amount of that for my office, but I just don't want to expand. I mean, maybe here I can do that, make this shoreline there, stop there, and that one will become the shoreline. Same thing here. That's what I can do. That's what I can do. That's what we can do. Yeah. The SimCity was let down. And that's the only reason why Skylines actually was so successful. Being in the moment, if SimCity actually would be successful, I don't see this game actually working. No one would be trying it. It'd be a shame. Exterior of roads? You mean there? I could do there. On here. On that one I don't like to do. That's awful that I can't do. And he actually, I don't know what I want to do there. I mean, I still haven't, thought what I want here. I might just be doing just park next to park next to park. On here. Both sides of the train station. Trump! Hello. How goes the arc? Yeah, I got the point though. Can't do that one, can't do that one. Yeah, maybe it. You have good ideas today. That made it sound like you don't have usually good ideas. Didn't mean that one. Didn't mean that one. You know, I didn't mean that one. Don't even try to be grumpy. What happens if I delete this one? Nothing. Great. But what I was saying before. I was saying that now either, you know, Colossal Order or somebody else, maybe SimCity, but somebody better make an how I would. Is a hard mode city building game a term we want to use here? That looks just awful. I want to have city building game that, you know, like I'm gonna be briefly because I already talked about this yesterday, but you know, where I can control everything. I want to be as control of the game as I possible. So I want all those Excel things. I want to be in control. I want, you know, to know everything what happens in my city and why it happens the way it happens. But right now, all the games are kinda I want the city building game that is easy to access, easy to learn, but hard to master. Because right now, every city building game is kinda easy to access, and that's it. It is to access. I mean, of course, yeah, you can do complex things, and you can force the AI to do things differently by the, you know, by still bringing bit of the AI. I mean, I want to have the choice to do that, not forced to break the game. If you know what I mean. All like I was talking about, the imports and export lets me choose everything. Molly, thank you. Keep lurking. If you wish. I sound really rude today. It's not my... I'm not trying to sound rude today. See, so, yeah, it's a bit too easy. I mean... There's... I mean, just the fact that we were allowed, not allowed, but I was able to build a city without no imports or no exports. Even that challenge wouldn't be doable in the vanilla game. You have to have mods to make that happen. But you know, that should be an option. If I want to make, you know, if I want to make city without import and export, that should be something I can do in a game itself. If I can handle the traffic to import everything, I should be allowed to do that. But the game doesn't really acknowledge that and tries to force you to build factories, even though even if you know you don't need them. You know, lurker, good. I'm getting more and more acknowledge myself. The thing that, nah, I'm not gonna be going there. I was thinking that, you know, is it actually too much to call out lurkers with the full alerts? But nah, you can't be that. Can't be that shy. I will be continue acknowledging you, but that's what I'm gonna be doing. That's what I'm gonna be doing. What I'm doing here though. So I kind of want to make this one from here. So much I miss the road anarchy. The one that allows you to make, you know, really sharp turns. You know, these kind of turns. So with road anarchy you can do one road here, and then one road would be coming here. Like that. They would be meeting in that kind of angle there. With the base game, it tries to make these really, you know, these curves here, and you can only make 30-degree turns, and that's not really what to do, because I would like to do kind of from one road like that, from there, and then final road from here to here. So it's kind of like, you know, makes the little arc there until the waterline. Now there's no option to do that because I can only make these wibbly wobbly lines from here. It's always killing me a bit. This is my accent. It's a Finnish accent. It's a less thick Finnish accent. Okay. I keep thinking. I keep not actually doing what I'm thinking. Yeah, cool. I don't care. Let's leave it there. There you go. That's gonna be a problem eventually. I shall not give it right now. Fancy? I would be really calling it a fancy accent. But I have heard that people do like it. Well, can cope with it. I think it's just in our bones to actually hate our own accent. As you can see, I mean, again, we keep going to red, even though there's no really reason. What is going down? I can't see it, because it doesn't imply what is going down and what is going up. And then again, you know, losing 40 million is gonna take time, so I shouldn't be really that worried about how much I'm gonna be losing money and how much I'm not, but you know me. Can't not think about that. Fast looking ahead. We've been working a lot for it. It's finally done. It's, you know, apart from the suddenly losing money, and I kind of know why I'm losing money. It's because I'm kind of forcing the industry AI to work the way it's not planned to work. And because I made it work like I want it to work, it stopped exporting stuff. Because I took the train lines away from the AI. Now the AI thinks there's no way out of the city and doesn't know it can actually export through the highways as well. So the game is not registering any exports. We're exporting between 500 to 1,000 items per week, but we are not getting actually money from that. So it's just trying to drain me out. I tried to fix it, but I promised to not to get too technical today and just try to do some detailing. But yeah, with the done word, I mean that we are done with the external skeleton and try to delete and just kind of finish it on. And it's not even remotely close what I planned it to be, but I'm still liking it. It is good looking town. Now, That's unacceptable. I don't like it. Now the idea is, can I give the illusion that is actually how I want to be? I think I can do that. Okay, so we start by deleting again everything I've done, because I kind of need to check the terrain level. Oh, by the way, still, this one here. We need to figure out the place for this. I can't keep this mountain here all the time. So we need to hide a ton of land somewhere. I have no idea where. But sooner or later, we have to do something there. So try to keep it in mind. What we can do with these. Okay, so you're gonna be doing like that. That's not good. We're still saying that. I promised myself that I'm not grinding today too much, but I mean, I don't understand why they made it so that you actually have to replace the soil somewhere if you actually is building it somewhere. You know, why that was necessary. That when you build somewhere, you have to take from somewhere. I just don't get it. It's a mystery for me. Why I just can't imaginably import and export it. Can you spell Masti? That would be awesome and really, really hard thing to do. With the same font. Yeah, but it doesn't make sense, Mary. It doesn't just make sense. I mean, why make that realistic? Why make that so realistic but nothing else? And surely we could sell dirt. You know? You could, even if it's just, you know, just really small amount. But you could go here, and there would be, you know, fifth button that says sell dirt. And then you press it, and it's just gonna be gnoming the dirt away, and you get X amount of money from that. If you can already export farm products, oil, forestry, oil, general goods, why not land? People buy land? A bit? No? I've been buying land. Not for myself, but, you know, to our factory. So it happens. I have seen it. I've seen it happening. Yeah, this is okay. This is really starting to bug me up, slowly but surely. The weirdest thing is as well the tourism. Maybe I need more. Could that be? Could that actually be? No. Because you have so few. No, it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't work like that. What? cool. Not caring. How about that? Could actually be that we have so few tourism because we have so few parks. No, that can't be it. No. Turin E. So symmetrical personality it is. I am full for symmetrical shapes. So yeah, okay. So I'm not alone sick here. Great. I was already feeling bad. So I'm only one to suffering here. Welcome to club then, Turin. What you have? You have Lou as well. I mean, I do acknowledge my problem. It is the trains. I'm sucker for trains, and I'm paying a lot for them. That's fine. And now the problem is also the service buildings. I have to have many of them just to keep people happy. But we need to kinda get money from something. Because I can't keep doing this way. And yes, your exports are really low. That's calculated. I wanted to have really low exports, but it seems to be backfiring a bit. In a bad way. In a bad way. I mean, with this rate, I'm being bankrupt in just a few weeks of game time. So like, no, that's bad. Ugh, that's not good. So I kind of have a solution. And it's that. I will try that one. That also means we're going to be taking a risk of having not enough products for factories. So remind me, we have a break in 45 minutes, about, give or take. When you go to the break, I'm going to be toggling that on for the break time. On that 5 minutes, we kind of can see if our factories can keep up for the demand. I had both of these on before stream. I was doubling the amount of goods and I was doubling the amount of demand, but the factories was doing way too much goods for the factories. So I'm gonna be seeing if that's gonna be enough. If I just gonna be toggling that one off and what happens. So hold on, which one was taking smoking ban? No, was it regulation use was increasing tourism, right? More than increased tourism. Let's try that one. Because now we have the ultimate way of getting tourism in the city. So if you don't know, the space elevator makes it so if you use this one. So if you ever decide to use space elevator, you are not gonna be needing, or you really can't, you can have, but as soon as you build your space elevator, your tourism will be stop using ships, and they will be stopping driving in your city, which is good, and they will be stop using your airplanes. So the moment you build space elevator, if you choose to do that, you can and should delete all shipyards and airports. They will be spawning from here, and when they spawn from here, they will be going where they want to go from after that. So that's how space elevator works. It greatly increases tourism by spawning tourism in your city. And now we have made it so it's gonna be in the middle of city, and for middle of city they have metro connection to different parts of the city, making the traffic really, really low from tourism. I'm back. Should we? I really would like to toggle it right now on, but can I do? No, it's fine. Yeah. If I toggle it back off, will things be fine? No. Let's not risk it. Our money is fine for a long time, so let's just toggle on the profit margin thing after the break, or on the break. It's not wonder that for now. So I kind of want to do something like this here. Not sure what I actually want to do here. Bear with me here. Bear with me here while I try to figure out what I want to do here actually. So then that. Really? Come on, yeah. Stop making those weird angle things. I don't like this game anymore. Looks like it just needs an increase in commercial and industrial zone. Now, the thing is that I'm done with the city charger. I don't want to expand anymore the city. This is what I need to work on with. I don't want any more. No more, says Musti. Go through that one. So I'm probably gonna be here then. I kinda... I don't even know what I want to do here. What I'm doing here? I have forgotten. Oh, and by the way, in next city, whatever I say, whatever I'm gonna be saying, whatever I'm gonna be trying to explain. Why you do that? I'm not really know. Thank you for the follow as well. Hopefully that stomach ache goes away. I don't know. I don't understand. I think Lit has been just infected my city with burning buildings. I wanna pretend I know what I'm doing, but my things are burning for no reason. Like that. But yeah, no matter what I say, no matter what I try to make you understand, don't let me build 4-lane roads at all. Maybe if I make trams. Maybe if I make trams, but don't let me do any roads that are 4-laner because they look cool. Because I can't stand these cars that are parked next to road. It's not that, you know, they look awful. B, when you look them from further away, every time I check that there's a traffic problem there. I see that they are queuing up somewhere, but they can't move. And it's distracting when I always see those cars stopping by there. Things are in such... Do I say it a lot? Was it actually an encounter? Hold on. I'm sure did I actually hate something there. Oops, Daisy. Okay, fair enough. Let's say it there. It's a wonderful word. What can I say? I love to hate. About there. It's hate counter. There you go. I think I need to continue this a bit here. So we do like that. And this would come from here. Like that. Okay. Then make the que. Like that. So an aggressive person I know. I'm not aggressive. I just like to hate things. Then now I just after the week offline, I just feel extra ranty. It feels good. It feels good to rant about things. There you go. So am I reading you right? By the way, Atarine, Nali, your couple. I think. Okay, I think we're gonna be doing along just fine here. I think we're gonna be just fine here then. Ranting is a lifestyle, Mali. It's not a healthy lifestyle, it's a lifestyle. There you go. Can you see what I'm trying to do here? Because I can't. You know, I have this cool thing in my head. The problem is that it's not really working. That's ace on there. Now, that doesn't need to be there. Right? So, I may have made a small mistake here that I need to fix. Okay. There are rants. The reason were you working in customer care? Because I can never see myself working with people. Can't do it. There you go. It wouldn't be my thing to do. No, Zen's still up. I thought you were sleeping by now. Fast food? Yeah, it's enough customer thing. Secret. And anything if I need, if you know, the factory work is great for me. Scratch that. The factory work is, you know, it's not great for me, but it's one of the things I can do because I don't need to talk with nobody there. That's one of the main things. I can talk if I choose, you know, if I want to talk with somebody, I can talk, but it's not recurred. And I couldn't see myself working with any kind of job where I need to talk with somebody. It would be part of my work. It would be part of my work to talk with somebody. No. Why would you make me do something like that? I mean, this thing, the streaming before somebody says, well, you're talking now to people, it's different. If somebody's annoying here, I can just, I can ban them from channel or mute them. That's fine. And that's, how you handle people you don't like in stream. But if I'm working with people and I don't like them and I just punch them to face, that gets me in trouble. So there's clear difference of muting somebody on your channel or punching your client because you don't like his face. So just so we are clear, two different things. Please say we are 7% unemployment. Close by. Nah. I mean, that being said, our channel actually is quite lucky. We've been online for over almost 2 years, and there's just a handful of people I've never needed even to mute. We have really well behaving community here. Yeah, it's enough. And you like so. Yeah, it's hard for me to like people. And there's still I don't know if I've ever talked about the story of the Mr. Talkie. If we go with no names. In the factory there's this, I don't know if he knows that he's annoying me and he's doing it because he's annoying me, or is he just like that? But he doesn't stop talking when I'm in coffee room. Where we are, just me and him. He keeps talking all nonsense. So basically we have this game where he tries to find me. Wherever I am in factory, he tries to find me and just do this small talk thing that I don't really do well. And my part of the game is to try to answer every sentence with 2 words or less. And I'm getting kind of good in that. I'm getting more rude with doing that, but I'm quite well of putting my thoughts in 2 words or less. After he'd been talking for 10 minutes, and I'm actually having quite much fun with that. What's happening here? Oh, nothing. It's fine. Yeah, I remember. I changed these ones. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad if he would be talking to me when I'm working, but don't come and ruin man's coffee time. When I'm drinking my coffee, it's my time. I mean, I have my ear protection off my head. I don't hear the machines anymore. I just want to enjoy a cup of coffee, eat my crappy bread, and go back to work. But no, it's have to come there and just start talking with me. And the more I think about it, the more I just think that he actually knows he's annoying me beyond the limits, and he's just doing it for, giggles. So I need to, I don't know, break his spike or something. If just somebody who from my work ever watched my streams, they would never trust me again. Luckily, none of them actually understand English. That's my last defense. Even if they somehow stumble my stream one day, none of them actually knows English. So I'm safe. Who talks all the freaking time? God. Yeah, I mean, too much talking is too much talking. She has to. Yeah, I mean, the definition, or my definition of friendship. If I can, I mean, I can. You know, it's I can be silent, but if the other person can be silent, if we take car drive for 3 hours, if we can drive 3 hours without radio around no matter where, just drive somewhere for 3 hours, and if we can sit in the car without neither one of us saying a word on those 3 hours, and if the silence doesn't feel tedious, then we are good to go. If it feels tedious, then there's still problems, and if the other person feels the need to fill the silence all the time with some nonsense, we are not going to be friends too long. But that's my definition of friendship. Among other things, but you know, that's one crucial thing there. Bringing Finnish person bikes like taking Korva. Yeah. I don't even have a car. That's why I don't understand city skylines, because I don't have a car. So I don't know why people can't just, walk to every place. Yeah, what? Yeah. That's the other thing. That, yeah, if you are sharing interest, but that's kind of the idea that, well, the 3 hours might be a bit much, but you get what I mean. If the silence doesn't feel really forced or awkward. I mean, if I do that alongside of the train tracks, will that feel cheap? I think we know the answer. It will be. Cox ever know what this is from. Now here's the problem. We have not enough assets. I mean, we have to do something with the side of the train tracks here. All around. Now, if there would be a couple asset park set, I guess, do that whole thing around, but having the same park all around just feels weird. And I don't want any roads here. I don't want any buildings here. No buildings here. No roads coming from here. Maybe. Maybe? Question mark. Actually, we could do both. Do we want anything here? I mean, we definitely want something there. But what that would be? Up before living tree, so there's nothing I can do there. Yeah, pattern parks would do, but like I said, this is so few parks. Actually could not make it look too nice. Then again, parks would be really great, because if we see how many, the The red places are the sad places. So I kinda want to do the dirt road looking one. Already, yeah. I mean, we have been countering it to land value though. The land value is not really a problem by the Eden project. Small playground, big playground, large playground. I mean, I could from now on. I wouldn't be really minding if every map from now on would be vanilla challenge. You know, not using any mods. I can, you know, go around quite well of this set of the game. A set rule of the game. The problem starts, you know, we have, as for, you know, for parks, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 parks. 11 parks, and we should be making every district look unique. It's a bit hard. But then again, every custom park I add from my game, you need to download if you want to play the map. So I would like to make it easy enough to not alienate the game too much from the base one, so it's easy to teach people. At the same time, so not really getting too tired of this game and the repetitive parks. I could do something like that. I mean, I can fill, of course, the gaps. I don't need to make parks after park. If I can do something like... I'm definitely looking for a pattern here. I mean, don't you even dare to think I'm going just random here. I'm definitely looking for a pattern that I can copy and just do all around. A pattern that, you know, looks good enough to repeat on every point of the map. Just need to find it as from the 4x4. The dog park was 4x5 or 5x5. Not quite sure. That's 5x5. It's in trees here. Great. Good. We don't want to get any ideas here, would we? So then it would be... have a small playground. No balls. I mean, if I... Hey! If I do that... leave one gap there. Or not. It's look a bit weird. Then small park, large playground after 4. No, I didn't really help there. What I'm doing here? Yeah, that's connection. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Flip flop that one. There need to be mirror for that one. I've been saying in the very first episode I said that there should be mirror where this part would be up here and this part would be down here. Yeah, I wish you could rotate parks. Indeed, yeah. Exactly that. Because then I would know exactly what I want to do. Because I could do, you know, this park here, then that one there, and then if I could flip that one, so this one would be up here and that would be down here, I could just make mirror it here. And then we just, you know, passing by. But now, that's done, and I'm going to have that in the middle there if I want. Yeah, we actually, with that way, yeah, that one we talked yesterday as well. We were talking about Interested DLC and then Camping DLC. Custom park using bats and trees. In theory you can. In theory you can. Just make it. Beat that, I beat that, so we need a missing piece here. It's fine. We make mistakes. You should Adrian have been here when I first time was playing this vanilla challenge. I thought so many things. I took so many things as granted, and how many things actually was done by Much really blew my mind. It really blew my mind how many things actually isn't in vanilla game. Tennis park, baseball. Yeah, I could do that one, but it'd be just if I mean I can't really have baseball park or tennis park repeating because then it's gonna be looking really repetitive. Yeah, I admit there was some hate going on. And nothing really worked. But in the end, it's been fun. It's been really fun challenge. It didn't start as one though. Okay, so that's my tools right now. Those are the parks with the the dirt. Jump Castle, Dog Park, Large Playground, Medium Playground. No, Medium Park and Small Playground. How can I make pattern with those? The Large Playground is gonna be the middle ground piece. That's for sure. And that's gonna be continuing the right one like that. That one I do like. This is done. Now what I'm going to be doing the left side of the playground, that's the problem, because there's nothing really doing too well there. At least nothing that really, continues the pattern, other than another large playground. That's not really what I'm planning to do here. Or is it? It's a long shot. We can try. So if I take that one there, if the angle is that, I'm going to be saying leave. Two, four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's keep 10 blocks between. That's 10. Yeah, it's 10. Now if we take third road, snake tool. If we do I mean, also when we do this, pattern that we want to repeat, it have to be looking. I am so good. It's perfect. That's what I'm looking for. It have to be looking as less as a repeating pattern as possible. Okay, Molly. Night. It was a pleasure to have you here. Both of you. Hopefully we shall see you again. Be 2 and 3. The small playground. Yeah, it's the same size. Ah, they are. Okay, so that's good to know. So at least we know that small playground and bounce castle are the same size. And I'm looking for, something that strikes in the middle there. I can't have parks one side or another side. Yeah, that would. I never have been liking this one. The Chinese, what you called? Charlie, not the Chinese, Japanese garden. I never. It just feels so out of touch. I mean, it was. If you didn't know, little info. It was only for people who pre-ordered City Skylines and subscribe to newsletter. If you pre-order the Skylines and then subscribe to this newsletter, you were promised the Japanese garden. But Close Order make a little mistake when they launch the game, and accidentally everybody, if you pre-order it, if you didn't sub it, or if you didn't pre-order the game, you got the Japanese garden. And it took few days, few crucial days for the Close Order to notice that one. And instead of deleting it from people who wasn't subbed to the newsletter and didn't pre-order, they just kept it in for everybody. That's a small story of the Japanese garden, and still nobody used it. Still to this day, I haven't seen nobody saying, well, that's great looking park, I have to put it in every place. What's with the 5 units? What's up with the 5 units? Give me something that is even. I need even Steven. I have nothing here. I always have wondered why it's always gonna be, 5 by 5. When max size building is 4 by 4. So every park's gonna be going always 1 block further than the buildings, which is gonna be looking really weird in road sections. Don't know why. You're gonna sleep as well then? Don't pass out. Remember to close. Remember to close your PC first. Small playground. Okay, just let's leave blank for. I mean, I can even just trees. We used to use trees. Trees were a thing. So we could do something like that. So like that, like that. Okay. So if you just do the 2 park shuffle here. It should be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. If you leave the same 10 blocks here. Now I can do 11, 12, 13, 14. The more I have distance between the parks, the more it's gonna be looking like not a, you know, something built in the lab. But where is gonna be the... Hold on. How far will be the ATB? How far the 80 blocks will be? I'm not even calculating anymore. The first one was luck. I can admit it now. Is it distance of one park? That's 10 units. Okay, so what I want to do here? Something like that. Okay, so be different. Oh yeah, that one. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. I didn't catch you. Sorry. It's you. The point. I'm not really a fan of anything. I mean, now this is actually starting to look weird. So if we forget that this is the middle piece, but instead this is the middle piece. Okay? And these are just here, both sides, to, you know, break their repeating. And this is gonna be just a road from here to here. And this one is gonna be sad here alone. It don't need to even be connected. No, it's help. It's not working. It's not working at all. The idea is, I mean, I kind of like this, but everything else is just weird. And I can't really just go and, you know, build these here until the end of the world. And then make trees between them. I just don't know. We're gonna do something better. But with the limited tools, it's gonna be a hard thing to do. gonna be all around. Only one of these things. And also, you know, if I only see playground after playground on my right side. It's not gonna be good. It's, you know, it's gonna be making Musti feel a bit insane. Or it's gonna be making anybody feel a bit insane. If 3. Make it 3. And we are close to break time. Three, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. I just said I don't like them until it comes to the look great. Don't make me think otherwise now. 3, 4. Okay. So B3 and 2. Again. But maybe no. But maybe. Hold on. When white wouldn't break the other way around. It's the same key point. Surely it should be fixing itself. Right? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, just think me playing this game without the road protector. Just counting every road like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't see myself doing it. Hold on, actually 10. 10 is 2 small playgrounds. Yeah. I don't need to calculate anymore. Just build those between. If we decide to mass produce this one. Can't render, yeah. If we just awful. See, why that looks so weird? I mean, that's fine. Uh-huh. Great. It's the same point. See? The same arc. It just makes me slightly angry. Really slightly. It's gonna be fine after some trees. Okay, with that beat, let's. Okay, let's. I mean, it's break time, but let's just take just a moment longer because I want to kind of see how this is gonna be looking. Shall we? Oh yeah, the rocks. I've forgotten ye. Really? Hey. You're not being fair. Right now, you are not being fair. You are being opposite of fair. So close. I mean, if... Fine. Yeah, the big one is great, but... Did I actually... Hold on, I was able to fit one of these here, right? These ones? Oh, Road Anarchy. Where are you when I need you? Okay. Would that be enough to break the illusion? So have the same, you know, pattern of the parks, but just have random rocks between the parks. You know, when we can have some of them there. Because now if there's rocks, and where there's rocks, there's pine trees. Yes. Yes, I do. Oh, and you can't even build trees on top of those rocks? That's not fair. The color is, by the way, really off. My pine trees are too green. Yeah, I have a plan. I have a plan that involves trees. So, if I'm gonna be using the same matching trees on the parks, but then have a tree line of pine trees on next to the road, next to the train track. Forgot this time. So the trees we are using here, it's not that one. It's not that one. Oh, okay, fine, it's this one. Okay. Is this a moment when we can talk how great add-on the, you know, the tree brush was? And how much we missed that one? And by the way, there's not gonna be rocks too many other places. At least this big one. I mean, let's look at it. Be great to have, you know, trees around the rocks there, but somehow the rocks are so poisonous. There can't be no trees miles away from such said collection of rocks. It's not called collection of rocks, I don't know what it's called. This is gonna be a long and tedious project, so tonight, if never, it's gonna be a good chance to talk some really random stuff. Trasco, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel where we're gonna be planting trees for next. I'm gonna be saying about hour after break. Well, I'm not sure if we're going to be doing all the parks today, but at least majority of them. So we can see how they look. Like that. With the idea. And then the pine tree line here. Yeah, let's make this at this section now, and then see what we like it after the break. And if we still like it somewhat, then we keep it. Oh, Coda. Hello. What's we playing today? What's the game of the day? Also, I kind of would like to have some kind of every power line. Is that a good rule? Every power line will be having pine tree, and maybe between. Also, I know the trees will be go to the power lines, and they would be setting the the trains on fire. Sadly, I'm not the man who cares if they are catching on fire or not. Yeah, our factories full of asbestos. And nobody just touches them. Hopefully it's gonna be fine. I think that's good. If you're gonna be pushing one between, it would be looking a bit too full. Yeah, I think what it still needs is less rocks and more trees. Maybe let's try that some. I mean, we have this basic scale there, so we can add some small randomization there. But it have to be just small randomization. But that would be the base idea, and that would be going all the way here on that side. Of course, I mean on limitation that side. This is going to be already full of stuff here, but to a degree. Then here, 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 and here. I mean, it's gonna go along around. Good news is that it should be. Well, it's gonna only be keeping these people happy. These gonna be grumpy here, and I don't really care too much about them.